Hi everyone, I'm Cherry. I'm the founder at Claribase. I'm going to be covering a marketing and communications example database today. We are going to take a look at the sample base here. I'll cover the data layer as well as go through a few interfaces that I think would be really helpful. Just for a bit of context, our clients often start with a marketing team. Sometimes it's 10 people, sometimes it's 100 people, and there are multiple people on the marketing team, and there are multiple teams within this larger, broader marketing and communications department. So what we do is we actually take everyone's spreadsheets and trackers and project management tools, and we amalgamate the information into one single system. And that's what I'm showing you today. This is, of course, a simpler example without all the nitty-gritty details, but it's still helpful to see how Airtable could look for a marketing or communications team. All right, getting into things, we have the data tables in the back end here. We have campaigns, different marketing projects, different tasks. This is really where the day-to-day information gets kept. And then we also have this internal team and internal departments within the marketing and communications teams. And there is a hierarchy to this. So campaigns is the overarching level. So we might have some holiday promotions for 2025, and you can see there's a similar set in 2026, but we haven't actually filled in everything in 2026 just yet. I'm just going to correct that. Okay, confirming that change. And then we can also look at the different projects and tasks related to those projects as well. Oh, I'm just filtering by due date. So I can see lots of different tasks, and they can fall under different teams. This is really nice because it's just all very colorful. So very simple background architecture to support lots of different teams within teams to be able to work in one central place. But of course, we usually only want a few people with this backend access because not everyone is super comfortable working in the data layer of the system within Airtable. So we actually built some interfaces, and I'm just going to launch into interfaces. Interfaces essentially our way and our window into that backend. So I just happened to land on the managerial dashboard. We can definitely start there. This is, let's say, at a departmental level, I want to see entirely what the communications team or what the marketing team is working on. And sometimes people will set underlying goals or priorities for the entire year. So for example, for this company, we've got a brand recognition as a priority. We've also got customer engagement as a priority. We've also got revenue and lead drivers as a priority. So this is a furniture company example. So they are trying to make some sales with their marketing, or hoping that their marketing leads to sales as well. And we can even make this really accessible and dynamic. So if I'm looking at the press team, their goal area results actually change as opposed to the entire team. And if I look at digital comms, their goal areas also change, where it's mostly customer engagement. And if I look at product marketing, it's going to be 100% revenue and lead driver. And this is also a really important thing because the comms and marketing teams often get so many requests from other teams to say, hey, can you feature this? Can you feature that? Can I just slide in a post there? And if they're not related to these underlying goal areas or priorities of the marketing team that they've set out in the beginning of the year, then maybe you have the ability to turn that project down. And then we can also see some high-level stats on number of tasks per active project. You have some emojis that will help you just see where they're at. And then you can also look at the upcoming project deadlines to see, okay, I have these upcoming project deadlines. So if I'm looking for my tasks, where they're going to be. I know my tasks are a bit wonky in terms of dates, but that's okay. It's just showing a calendar of all of the tasks within this project. And then over here, I've got my project capacity. So if I've got a new project, I want to assign it to somebody, maybe I can see that I've got Gabriella with too many things right now, but perhaps Emily had some time to be able to help me with a new task. Over here, I can also see the different due dates, so I can scroll around to see who has due dates and when they're happening and when they're going to be. Okay, and then I'm going to go up here into the executive dashboard. Over here, we can see that There are lots of things that have been completed. Again, you can select for the year if you want to. There are some that are in progress and some that are not started. You can see the incomplete and active campaigns that are in progress. You can look at the project goals and metrics again, and you can also filter by active projects by department. So this is a really nice all-up view. But you also have people working in the projects day to day. So let's say if you wanted external teams or other departments outside of marketing and comms to submit projects, instead of people poking you on Slack or sending you an email or tapping you on the back of the shoulder at the water cooler, this is where you actually want to ingest all of your new projects, and it's going to be really consistent data. People have to think through what they're going to tell you as a project description. So there's just fewer requests coming in from all directions, and it's really nice and consistent. This is often quite life-changing for a lot of our clients because it's so simple and it's so streamlined and so easy to use and implement. So you definitely can start something like this using an Airtable form or using any kind of form to just ingest all of these new projects. So as you can see already, interfaces have a lot of different types of interface. There are a lot of different types of interfaces that you can build. Over here, we've also got a marketing team editorial calendar. So sometimes this is for a comms team. And then as I look through all the upcoming months, I can see what's in progress, what's been done through these emojis, and what's being worked on right now. Over here, I can also see, well, if I just want to see anything that PR is working on, or if I just want to see social, want to see what they're looking at over here, I can definitely set this up so that I'm looking at different statuses or different types of projects. And then if I want to click into any of these projects, I can open up and expand the details, see who's working on it, what are all the to-dos in this project, and what are the different deadlines I'm looking at. All right, next I am going to cover this marketing tasks database. This is also really convenient because you can see exactly what tasks a particular department had. So if I want to look at their tasks, I can look here. If I want to look at the status is in progress, I can look here to see what's in progress. And then if the task assignees are a particular person, oh, I might have picked the wrong person, but let's say if I pick Angela, then I might just see Angela's 2 tasks that she's got in progress right now. So we've seen quite a few different ones. We can see that there's the new project form, the marketing projects, which is a calendar, and we can also see some different tasks. Then on the reporting side, we have a managerial reporting dashboard and an executive reporting dashboard, which is really convenient for all sorts of people who might play different roles or who have different stakeholder responsibilities on the team. And this just creates a page for everyone to just see the most relevant information that they need to see. Now that you've seen this example, if you want to reach out to us because you're ready to graduate from spreadsheets, or if you're ready to really take charge of your data and put it into a central location, you're more than welcome to reach out to us. You can find us on our website at clarybase.com, or just book a call with me at the links down below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.